wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi. Kembali lagi dengan NOTOG channel Sino player. Koin tes jaringan dulu. Udah kamu lah. Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi, selamat bergabung yang baru bergabung. Jangan lupa untuk like dan subscribe buat teman-teman semua. Selamat pagi, selamat bergabung. Selamat menonton sajian, moga-moga menghibur. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe dan like-nya buat teman-temanku semua. Yang mau mabar silahkan untuk komen aja, nanti kita buat roomnya. Yes. Selamat pagi yang baru bergabung. Gimana bahasanya lancar? Yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa dukungannya, supportnya untuk subscribe. Dukung untuk 1.000 subscriber. Terima kasih buat semua. Naik dimulai kali ini. Biasa. Balik saya Theo Hernandez, Ronaldo langsung syuting. Apa yang terjadi? Syutingan kalau Ronaldo bisa dimentahkan. Masih bisa ditangkap. Selamat pagi teman-teman. Mohon dukungannya untuk subscribe dan like-nya. Dukung untuk subscribe teman.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe. Oke, nanti kasih. Terlalu.
Interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. No, that was never
masih bisa dipotong.
Bastoni. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? The fella you're looking at,
Cantik
Peter,
sekali.
Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks
Oke.
anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he
Bellingham.
still has that passion to get forward.
Siapapun
And we
yang
know
dituju
it's
di
backed up
sana.
by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Teman-teman
No
mohon
argument for me
untuk
on that front.
supportnya,
It's easy to see
subscribe,
how his presence alone affects both sides. All he needs to do
mohon
is to
dukungannya
place
untuk
this
1000
between the
subscriber.
goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rodri
Smashing header.
masih bisa
That was
ditahan.
very necessary.
Oke.
Rodri. Schneider.
Hmm.
Well read.
Salah.
Danger is averted. Tottenham upping
Oke,
the intensity
lepas
here,
dia.
having lost possession. Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And
Selamat
they're
pagi yang
hunting
baru
in packs to do
bergabung.
just that. Good to watch. It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Adams. Bastoni. Hakimi. Oh, there's a
Mohon
probing
dukungan
ball.
untuk subscribe dan like.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oke, masih diganjel lagi.
Most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's great hits.
Offset cuy.
Offside. Yes, it is.
Selamat pagi Bang Dede Rohman. Gacha kolar, iya Bang. Ntar gacha kolar. Ngumpulin koin dulu. Itu sampai lebaran haji kan kolarnya. Ya.
Oh, he's been caught short goal.
Oke, kemasukan kita.
Big breakthrough strike.
Kolar sampai lebaran haji kan Bang.
So impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Di belakang saja.
So the first moment
Ya,
of real
benar
significance.
mantap.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Salah cuk. Aduh.
It's a lovely neat pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Hakimi. Oke, babak pertama ketemu.
Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be.
Iya,
Just one goal.
Bang Dede nih penonton setia.
Half-time.
Nanti dah
1-0.
kita gacha ngumpulin koin dulu.
It seems the team were just a bit too busy.
Pas lebaran haji dah pasti kekumpul.
They had to improve and make it fast. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Terima kasih buat Bang Dede Rohman yang selalu setia.
Without leaving yourself too open. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. Hakimi. Wilshere calmly anticipates. Looking for options, movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Penonton setia Bang Dede Rohman.
It's Wilson! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a brilliant interception. Not chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Messi. Bastoni cuts out the pass.
Yang bisa seperti itu ya.
Williams. Hakimi.
Nih di belakang mulu siapa sih si Schneider nih?
But they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Di belakang mulu Schneider nih.
Rodri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicked it back promptly.
Melek.
That is good alertness. Costa Curta. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Well, that's down to a simple
salah cuk.
calculation. No more, no less.
Jago nih lawannya.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yo,
There's
net.
a real appetite
Yeah.
from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they? Sinks the suits. And for sure, that was not one of his
Bang
best.
Rahman, terima
Okay,
kasih.
it's come to
Selalu
nothing, but
setia.
it's a warning of further threat on the break. Costa Curta. Little pass back. He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Bener-bener dah.
So, what can they make of this?
Bener-bener dah.
Bellingham, great defending, strong and determined. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bener-bener dah. Bang Paris, boleh Bang Paris. Selamat pagi Bang Paris. Mabar boleh.
And here's Bellingham. It's good to get it clear again.
Boleh Bang Paris.
And that will be the final act. So it's the end one goal finish.
Halo Bang Triple X.
Exciting
Bukan
encounter
Triple
with
X
both
itu mah.
sides. Produced
10
a
X.
genuine effort to go on and win it. Neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So Jim, how do you
Halo,
reflect on
hai
what
Bang
we've
Paris.
seen? Well, the way the manager has stormed
Halo
out the
Bang
tunnel
X.
lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a
Halo
timid
juga.
goal-sightless play.
Mabar tah nih. Mau mabar tah. Jangan lupa subscribe yang belum subscribe. Karena subscribe-nya kalian itu adalah semangat saya. Bang Paris mabar. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe dan like-nya. Apa yang dikabulin Bang? Ih, ngeri amat dibangunin petir. Berdoa apa Bang Ek? Bang Ek. Ih, ngeri ini ya sepatnya. Berdoa apa Bang? Sebelum sahur dikabulin apanya yang dikabulin? Jangan lupa untuk subscribe dan like-nya ya guys.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Dikabulin apanya Bang?
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And if you didn't just miss it, we are... Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Dikabulin mau tidur ya Bang?
Now there's the telling individual today.
Ya benar-benar Bang.
There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Like.
The easiest way to make a difference Beckham. Zico. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from Adams. Promptly onto that. And that is that. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority. And as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Squeeze it through. Deep forwards.
Kenapa dia yang maju ya? Iya nih, kayaknya mau hujan nih ladak duduknya. Aduh. Aduh, benar-benar petirnya di samping rumah. Saja nih Bang double X nih. Semuanya. Alhamdulillah, kalau langsung sahur bang. Langsung dikabulin. Saja nih double X nih. Ini langsung dibentir ya. Puasanya masih lancar bang. Ada yang ternyata di depan gawang dia. Bisa aja nih bang. Enggak dikabulin apanya bang? Dikabulin apanya bang? Kalau sakit, kalau lagi sakit pilek. Ya salah, bukan kayak gitu. Baletinya bagus. Langsung saja. Ya. Gila, gila. Iya bang, tapi pada mudik. Pada mudik bang. Udah sebagian udah ada yang mudik. main Roblox.
You can see what it means to want a frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted.
Nggak bisa main Roblox.
And ready to go again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything. Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Di belakang
Well,
mulu.
there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Time, excellent interception. It's a sharp pass. Bellingham.
Iya, salah.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Schneider. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. That is a great pick out. Mbappe. Bastoni.
Kecil.
And that is that. Like a game.
Sholat subuh dulu. Jangan tidur, sholat subuh dulu. Sebentar lagi sholat subuh mau tidur. Iya. Selamat pagi, selamat bergabung yang baru bergabung. Mohon dukungannya guys untuk 1K subscriber. Jangan lupa sholat subuhnya. Lama amat nih musuhnya.
grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo, Bastoni wins the duel this time. You won't be happy with that one. Oh, terrible pass. There's the man we're all here to see. With a minute, Neymar. He does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I'm on the gym. What is it today's show? Well, plenty. We hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct, providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special from him. Because we always have in the past. Indeed. Challenge. Excellent challenge. It's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Schneider. Now it's Messi. Hakimi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener. It's been cut short. Rodri. And it's Messi. Now this could be a it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oke, pas banget.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add. First goal of the game. This should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Bellingham. Might come loose. That'll be a throw-in. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Some resolute defending there.
Iya, kena lagi Messi.
Neymar,
Itu masih terbentur.
that is commitment to the cause.
Manajernya ri. 15.500.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
15.500.
Struck first time. Second corner now.
Mohon dukungannya teman-teman untuk subscribe.
Bastoni is there,
Aye.
and he can get that clear. There will be 1 minute added time. The final seconds now.
Oke, teman-teman.
Referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments.
Yang belum subscribe-nya,
Talking points, but there
mohon
has been
subscribe.
just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach. Leading 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Bellingham.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. Neymar. Rodri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, red. Nice interception. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ya,
And that interception was most necessary.
bahaya ini Neymarnya nih. Tuh.
Has a goal!
Untung mentok.
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Mentok.
Schneider. Well, that was vital.
Enak juga.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Adams. Chance here to counter.
Hati-hati.
He's got space in the area.
Oke, buang
Dealt
saja
with
dulu.
nicely by the defence. Nicked him back promptly.
Oke, agak ngelag bentuk.
Sharp little ball here.
Bahaya juga.
Messi going face to face with his
Aduh.
man. Shot! Goal! Do not write them off. That may come.
Anjir.
Simplicity itself. Yeah, it's simply tragic defending.
Bang Paris masih divisi 5, tenang aja. Masih divisi 5 Bang Paris.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. No, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Got a shot away.
Salah.
Big chance.
Ah,
Oh, yes, it's there. And that has raved the roof. That
Kebalikin
really
dong.
is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Oh no. Iya ini juga nih sama nih Bang Paris, saya juga nggak dapat. Jangan-jangan turun 6 nih, kalah mulu dari tadi nih.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Aduh,
benches. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold
gregetan
out?
di sini.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Now it's Neymar. Number 15. Bruno Fernandes. Good read. That was well played. Well stopped.
Iya,
That will be it. Well, what a game.
kita sholat dulu Bang Paris, nanti kita sambung lagi. Mabar ya. Ya. Jangan lupa sholat dulu. Selamat pagi kembali. Aduh, masuk dulu. Ya, turun lagi Ronaldonya. Wih, apa ini? Bagus nih, promasi 3,3. Selamat pagi, selamat menjalankan ibadah puasa buat yang menjalankan.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Langsung saja tuh.
A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Action has already started. Offside that time.
Selamat pagi semuanya. Selamat pagi teman-teman, jangan lupa subscribe-nya, like, komen,
Play on the
yang
left-hand
mau
side here.
mabar efootball.
That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. He's played it through.
Ya.
Comes out the supply.
Oh.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard. Good point for any team he plays in. Yeah, I suspect he could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Rodri. And the ball's come loose here. With the clearance. That's headed upfield. And it's Gerrard. Mbappe. And that's got behind for a goal kick.
Banyak cek ngeri. Selamat pagi yang baru bergabung.
Haaland. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Rice makes the interception. And it's played forward. That's positional goals. The utilisation of space. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Throwing.
Nih.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri, Bellingham, Cristiano Ronaldo, going about things with real menace. Good read, needed to be.
Oke.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Iya.
Now
Bagus
it's
sekali
Mbappe.
tentunya. Kasih itu
Neither
mulu.
side giving way. It has been tight. That has been cut short.
Selamat pagi.
Gerard, the man we've all come to watch.
Jadi
Through the final 5 minutes of the first half. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
He's intervened well there. It's half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains close.
Car parked outside the
To
stadium.
review the first half.
Well,
They look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 and the break.
Hendrik.
And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front. Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space. Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Aamiin. That is a great pick out. He's seen that early. He's the sixth sense. It's a little off target. Adams. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Nih.
And that's well seen too.
The attendance for this match is 71,550.
Tries a shot!
Saja.
Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! So the first goal of the game.
Hati-hati.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Costa Corta. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's alert and sharp and very well played. It's Snyder! Oh, denied! Brilliantly! Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Main dibantahkan begitu saja.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beres. Betul. Angkat tadi.
In with a header! Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Aamiin. Sergio, what are you thinking? Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Into the last quarter of an hour. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. True Bangkok United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tidak ter.
Stones calmly anticipates.
Jangkau.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Ah,
They'll
bukan
soon
begitu
find.
kan? Ah,
There's the hit! No mistake! 2-0 point them off! And they won! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Huh?
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he
Apa?
built his reputation. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a win. He as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up soon.
Can he put it away?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away. 4 extra minutes added on. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the...
Apa? Yang dibuang yang apanya?
Ininya lah,
Nah, masa itunya dibuang buat
pakai kagak tuh buat apa?
ya aksesoris lah.
Orang tahu.
Hah? Hah?
Dibersihin kagak apa kagak?
Itunya aja, bekas-bekas itu botolnya itu yang dibuang. Nah ya itu apa botol-botol apa yang nggak penting, yang itu mah yang kepake jangan. Jangan minyak rem.
Oh, tahu sih, ngapain habis?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. They've got on the way here pretty promptly.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's Messi. Oh, what a pass! And he's straight offside.
Oh, given away, and Messi! Barcelona have their first shot on goal, the first shot of the game. Hakimi. Oh, important interception. Definitely away. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nih,
Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Where's the hit? Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking. That's surely a foul free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's Messi. That's a fabulous ball. Could be danger here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Now it's Messi. He cuts out the supply. Kimmich. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quite squeezed that one through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aim forwards. More and more pressure.
whoa,
Haaland! Oh, it's a great chance! He was berating his defence before making the save. And he's at it again now. Kimmich.
iya Allah.
And here's Messi. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich. To Schneider. Hakimi. Schneider. Messi. Shot a goal! And he's found the net! They have come roaring back! Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they got the level. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Now it's Messi. And here's Schneider. Messi. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away
Pagi,
from the other,
teman-teman,
but
jangan
that is not
dibesar
due to
breaknya.
any shortage of effort on either side.
Dukung industri
It's a goodish game,
subscriber.
this, and at half-time,
Mohon dukungannya teman-teman.
now to review the
Teman-teman
first
yang
half.
tercinta,
It's been a really good
jangan
watch, but I think the
lupa
managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Coming
So
on the
once
field.
again, we're underway.
Number 22, Dembele.
Bellingham. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That's Dembele. Rice does well to get it back. Kimmich. Messi. Schneider. Messi. That's a nicely measured
Kenapa
pass.
lol?
And he's managed to get free. Messi is onside. It's
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Messi. Messi. And that is expertly dealt with.
The attendance for this match was
Hakimi.
70,987.
For Rice. Shifted upfield. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Costa Curta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cut it out.
Allah Akbar.
Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. Foden. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Bellingham. Messi. He's through, now is he in?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield the winner.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedri. Low quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Phil Foden. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Alexander
Well,
Arnold.
that was a period of possession where you carried just about no threat at all.
Number 16, Norman.
Interesting ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
Selamat pagi semuanya. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe-nya. Mohon dukungan dan doanya. Bang Paris kemana nih Bang Paris? Katanya ngajak mabar. Oh Rizky nggak punya Bang, nggak punya Ronaldinho. Nggak punya Ronaldinho Bang Rizky. Squadnya bansos semua. Kenapa gitu Bang Rizky? Bang Rizky hujan. Mendung, pagi-pagi udah mendung. Bola.
Well, it is one of those days in football that rarely disappoints. The intertwining plots and subplots which mess with our heads. One of the most dreaded days, of course, the fight against relegation, and it all rests on the outcome of 90 minutes of football to which we are all about to bear witness. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lobbed in behind. Bastoni gets over and intercepts.
You can almost tell that this game is going to be about one man and one man only.
The Italian prince, Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ya
No, he's
Allah.
not getting past him there. Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Rodri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Totti. Half an hour played now. Totti. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kenapa itu di belakang?
A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Schneider. And here's Messi. Well read. And the danger is averted. Kulusevski.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
Halo Bang Baris, ya
Have
Bang
been a
Baris.
more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Gimana? Udah naik
They were
lagi
made to pay
divisinya.
for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Kalah mulu dari tadi bingung main.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
I think for them to get
There's the end of the first half. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up
Gimana,
to
Bang
what
Faris?
may be a more open second half to follow.
Sabar dah.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
a lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. As you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Bener-bener.
He's shifting through the gears here. Sinks to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Selamat
no,
pagi
this does not
semuanya.
look good.
Selamat menjalankan ibadah puasa. Ya Bang Faris masuk situ kan.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,898.
Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Well, it's good stuff. This is better. They're coming again and again. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two. Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Can he finish? Kulusevski finds himself offside. He's done very well to take that back. Bellingham. Kimmich.
Ya Allah.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's found him in space. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Chelsea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect. So that's two now without reply. Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. But that, for me, should be decisive. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Totti. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Totti clearly thought he
Ya
was
Bang
beating the
Bagas.
keeper.
Bang Bagas
And
Bang.
that will be the
Faris
final
Bagas.
act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in
No,
doubt
no,
in the
Bang
mind of
Bagas.
the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all.
Kabar teh bagi semuanya yang baru bergabung. Tes 13. Coba. Allahumma rahamna bil Quran. Selamat pagi buat yang baru bergabung. Jangan lupa subrek-nya kawan. Like, subrek, komen. Udah masa benar. Ronaldo. Kedua 1-3.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It doesn't take too much working out that we have the potential for real drama here. A campaign of thrills and sadly rather more spills, more lows than highs. And this is where we are up to. Is it to be an extension of their stay until next season? Or will they be taking the dreaded step into the abyss? We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Chance to finish. Mbappe! And he's following up. Good effort first time. Bellingham really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. Back here, probably the best option. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Messi does really well to win the ball there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kimmich. That's a lovely neat pass. That's a throw. No way through. And here's Messi. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Adams calmly anticipates. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Header! It's a goal! Oh, the joy of the moment, the guiding light at a desperate time. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
I think for them to get the nose in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Kimmich. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Hakimi, well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. The pass is intercepted. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. And that should be the keepers.
Masih yang lagi.
They're only 1 minute at a time. He's played it through. Messi, that's a physical challenge. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams.
I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done. Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Belletti. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. It's round support out wide. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, Peter, do you see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore? And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here. Absolutely, man. Decent hit! That was very necessary. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. They're coming again and again. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Played into space out wide. Neymar.
Ya Allah.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass has been well intercepted.
And again, they're pressing effectively. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ya Allah.
He's had a chance. And the lead stays intact, just. I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances. team in desperate pursuit of
Oi,
salvation. And the
oh,
job not quite yet done. This one, nervous times. Yeah, the final whistle couldn't come. Oh, it's been cloudy here.
diganjel.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And it's Schneider. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Oi,
picked his way through. It's Messi.
bener-bener dah.
And the ball's a good there's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Selendang biru ada di pundakmu.
And he was quick to react. And
Oke,
that's as far as it
0-1
goes.
kemenangan
Well, that was tense.
kali
Boy, that was
ini.
tense. The two sides
Selamat
separated
pagi
by the game's
semuanya.
only goal.
Salam. Selamat menjalankan ibadah puasa. Jangan lupa untuk subrek dan like-nya. Oke, sekali kesempatan lagi. Kalau nggak turun, naik nih. Kalau nggak ke divisi 6, turun. Naik ke divisi 4 nih. Laga paling menentukan. Enggak dapat lawannya yang enteng gitu. Selamat pagi teman-temanku yang berbahagia. Seperti aja kali ya. Seperti aja biar kelihatan. Seragam. Seperti aja biar merah. Nah, gitu. Ini mesinnya berbahaya penguasaan bola. Selendang biru ada di pundakmu.
So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. He's played him through. He's certainly onside here. Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't far away. Our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. It's a decent clearance. And it's Davis. spring out of defence. There's the shot. It's loose. What has happened here? Nicely intercepted.
Ngapain pun?
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he
Ih,
thrives in.
Ronaldo.
Timber.
Ampun dah.
Messi.
Pokoknya.
That's a throw. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Timber. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Probably be looking to play it square from here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Tries to get it clear. He's got to goal! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery has got
Wih,
himself a free
wasit
kick.
nih ya.
And here's Neymar. And he was alert to it. Kimmich. It's Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. The goal here would
Mari,
ultimate pick-me-up
Allahu
just before the break.
Akbar.
Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. Messi! That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Could be danger here.
Ya
And he's searching for
Allah.
it. Bayer getting this one clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
Talking outside this stadium. Thank you very
So
much.
they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
Oke.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Rodri.
Rodri.
Zaire Emery. Steaming on goalwards.
Allahu Akbar.
Messi. Rodri. Kimmich. And it's Davis. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. And here's Messi. And Messi! He
almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
72,306.
Messi pops him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri cuts it out. Bellingham.
Allahu Akbar.
Acres of space out wide. That's fabulous. Skims one in. Tries a shot. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better. They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, what a pass! And that has been cleared. Here's Schneider. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Gitu aja, benar-benar betul. Ya.
He's dribbled past his man here. Messi
Bagus.
tries making a foray down the right. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Messi. Chimba looking to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And here's Mbappe. Let's make sure that's not getting through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Added time.
He is through here. Bellingham! And that's been clubbed away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so the lowest points, relegation, the ultimate disappointment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I felt this was inevitable. You don't get to this point unless you are poor consistently.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
We've already started here. It is that familiar feeling again. Old foes, fresh host, and now the hits!
Cristiano Ronaldo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I like the look of this fella, Tiani Reinders, Peter.
He's having a go! Can he stop it going out? Reinders. No goals as yet. Pagii. And the shot's on here. Reinders. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Snyder. He's had it taken off him. Zappacosta. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, he's seen through all of that. And here's Snyder. Now it's Bellingham. Nice control. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. And here's Bellingham. And here's Davis. That's a good run down the left. And here's Bellingham. Good read, needed to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now the finish! Victory cup. Oh, he's been caught napping. Reinders gets good distance on it. Pasalic. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goals. And it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already has a shot! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Snyder. Shifted off it. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. City. If you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Was 80,000.
Pass is intercepted. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Ball has bounced loose now. And Nova ploughing through the middle. And he's taking no chances there. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now there's a fine ball. He's had it nicked away. And here's Cristiano. Big chance! No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. It's a little off target. Milan looking to pass their way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Lashinats did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. De Roon, Lookman, they've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
It's just beyond his reach. And it's Davis. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, that
Selamat pagi semuanya. Semoga itu. Selamat pagi teman-teman, jangan lupa subrek like-nya, karena subrek like kalian adalah hidup channel ini. Untuk teman-teman yang udah subrek, terima kasih. Oke, kita pakai Kylian Mbappe. Dan lagi yang belum semuanya belum dan semua itu lagi hari ini lagi mendung.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he was alert to it. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not some...
Messi is on his own. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. Quarter of an hour played. Here's onto this. That is a brilliant interception. Gets good distance on it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's right with us. Wide
Kenapa dia
tackle.
lari ya?
Who's going to be first to this? Kimmich with a beautifully timed run.
Oh, super find.
Ih, kenapa sih?
Messi. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Played back in. Schneider. Kimmich. Messi. Davis. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Now it's Messi. Big chance! They've met!
And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Hernandez. It's Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ya, Allah, kenapa dia?
Okay.
Itu.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Schneider. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider.
1 minute at a time.
Hernandez. Messi.
There's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back underway.
Ngapain? Allah.
That is good alertness. Bastoni. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. Rodri. Drogba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He won't be happy with that one. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Kimmich stops it and intercepts. And here's Bellingham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Stefan de Vrij. Hernandez. Costa Corta. Kimmich. Taken back almost at once. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been knocked clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Selamat pagi semuanya. Maksudnya ke sono.
Messi. That's a modern defender's instinct from
Ya,
a
udah
modern
bener-bener
coach's
Mbappe
mindset.
malah balik lagi lu mau
Well, he
Mbappe,
certainly wasn't in the
bener-bener
mood to
lu
take any
Mbappe.
risks.
Malah balik lagi.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Snyder,
Back into
Mbappe,
Oh, the ball's come in.
Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Snyder.
Oh,
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for Bellingham!
ya Allah.
He's got away with one there.
Bellingham.
Time, excellent added time. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for
Selamat
better.
pagi buat rekan-rekan sejauh tim. Selamat menjalankan ibadah puasa. Semoga puasanya diterima Allah. Joshua. Oke, Selamat pagi teman-teman semua. Jangan lupa subscribe-nya dan like.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is
It's the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Snyder. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Awas Cicit, ya
Charlie
Allah
Adams is a
wasitnya.
standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
He's had it taken off him. Davis. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kimmich.
Oh, good ball. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Bellingham. Martinez. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Selamat pagi semuanya. Mohon subscribe-nya dan like-nya. Channel subscribe itu adalah gratis. Kalau kamu udah subscribe,
Half an hour played now,
semoga membalas.
and he was quick to react. Bellingham.
Ya,
Kimmich gets a cross in. Bastoni getting this one clear. Just eases him off the ball. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Martinez! Martinez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops. Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
yuk lari yuk. Nah,
That's a fabulous ball. Well,
hey,
danger is averted.
ini pan kemana sih? Benar lah.
There is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created from. I think the service has been extremely poor.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Bellingham, and he's managed to get free.
Ya Allah, ya
The defence
Karim.
proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. It is an insolent defensive intervention from the front man. Now this could be a chance. Martinez,
Boom.
and he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And that's been
intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Costa Curta. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trick is getting through.
Oke yuk, oke lari yuk.
Little to report from an attacking perspective. It's
Kasih.
a huge old game. Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so. Bellingham!
Oke,
The breakthrough strike.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise. You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey. First moment of real significance. Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has put paid to that. Rodri. He's just misjudged that one. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Could be danger here. He's had it! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. He's had it nicked away.
Ambil. Pantai Kimek.
1-0 as we head towards the end. That's a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Ambil. Kenapa sih di belakang kamu Schneider? Wih, Schneider
Good
nih.
read. He read that really well and stopped it. And here's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh.
Bellingham. Straight
Oh.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Selamat
He's
pagi
usually such a
semuanya.
good finisher.
Jangan lupa subscribe-nya teman. Dukungannya dan supportnya.
We are into stoppage time.
Ini
Keep the ball
langsung
and you win the game. It
ekosistem.
really is that simple.
Oke.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Yang belum subscribe,
Claiming the man of the match.
tolong subscribe-nya. Yang sudah subscribe, terima kasih banyak. Selamat pagi yang baru bergabung. Jangan lupa subscribe-nya abang-abangku. Mohon supportnya untuk 1000 subscriber.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Bellingham. And he'll shoot here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. Adams promptly onto that. And that is that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. Oh, that's ambitious, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Gila.
Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, and here's Mbappe, Olise, it's run loose here. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drama there, Peter. It's had its moments.
Ball has bounced loose now. And a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dia memasang
Davis.
memasang
That's really well manoeuvred.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Selamat bergabung. Jangan lupa supportnya untuk
Bastoni.
subscribe dan like-nya.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision.
Good effort from distance. Half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Seru sekali.
Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bellingham!
Masih bisa.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Davis.
Allah. Aduh, kenapa?
A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Yamal.
The attendance for
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come loose here. And he's following up. Really well taken goal. Thank you for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And they win it back again. And here's Schneider. Played back in. Now it's Schneider.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they?
Shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, it's come loose. There will be one seat at a time. Use the certain sixth sense.
Will he see? They've got to make this nice and quick.
Referee looks at his
Oke,
watch.
sedikit satu langsung saja.
Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the...
Selamat bagi yang baru bergabung. Mohon supportnya untuk teman-teman untuk subscribe dan like-nya. Jangan pelit like lah. Oke, lawannya kita lihat dapat Opai 3098 rekor kolektif. Kita ganti kartunya berwarna putih aja. Ini udah langsung, oke, tanpa basa-basi.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everybody,
90
and
minutes to
welcome to
decide
today's
whether they
match.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Action has already started. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, super find. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's De Bruyne. Davis with the clearance. And here's Cruyff.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing and turning, which can open up many possibilities. And here's Musiala. De Bruyne.
And here's Cruyff. There's the shot! That's a superb piece of defending.
De Bruyne.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. defence. And he's picked it up out wide. It's headed upfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Allahu Akbar.
That is expertly dealt with.
Kena lagi aja. Gak
He
manusia.
is just caressing the ball. And claimed it back
Allahu
swiftly.
Akbar.
There's a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Corner number 2 then. Davis clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good analysis. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Cut it out.
Allahu Akbar. Kenapa dia ngeloding?
And he thumps it clear. Davis.
Masih mentok mulu.
Jimmy. Here's Rodri. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Now that's well seen too. Well, there's the clearance.
Ya Allah.
We hit half-time. Perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Si Adam ya.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I
Kenapa
just
dia
wonder
mundur
which
lagi,
team is
Messi?
going to up the ante first. And he's heaved it away. Bayer getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Ya. Oh.
And he was quick to react.
Yo. Lari cuk.
He's in plenty of
Nah.
space here. He has found a way through. That's been drilled in.
Nah.
Now it's a real chance.
Nah.
Oh, just lacks a decent finish. His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Bellingham.
Directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Belling
And
goal.
it's Snyder.
Kenapa bisa begitu Snyder? Matanya kemana Snyder nih? Ampun dong.
Now it's Snyder. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Enggak Snyder nih.
And he's managed to get free. David Villa. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Musiala. David Villa.
Awas.
Neymar. Spread out to the left. And now they can clear their lines.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Benar-benar.
Davis. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Ambil.
Beautifully
Bellingham.
weighted.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a
Yo.
goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Kenapa dia running gujul kayak babi?
to the left. Bellingham looking to run onto it.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing,
Yeah.
not quite able.
Bellingham.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Davis. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Decent hits!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Still goalless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde. And here's Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Bastoni. Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And we have our very first corner. Adams can get it sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. In with a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Davis. 5 minutes till the break. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi. Foden. He is through here. Mbappe. Half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Son Heung-min. Valverde. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rodri. And he's found a way past. Now it's Messi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Bellingham. And he's being shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Kimmich. Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Always onto this.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere.
Ampun nih Ronaldo, kenapa kamu begitu? Oh iya iya.
Intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Foden. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yo, bisa yo. Ayo Bellingham.
Fullback is in acres of space here. Robertson is there and he can get that clear. Mbappe, the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Showing good feet. Messi gets flagged offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
He was quick to react. He expected better, and so did he.
Kenapa ke situ sih?
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Iya.
That will be it. It has ended level, but most importantly, they are up a level, which is something.
Terima kasih banyak. Terima kasih untuk setia dan jangan lupa subscribe-nya ya teman-teman. Dukung subscribe bagi channel ini. Aku istirahat dulu, mohon pamit. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.